Okay, good. Okay, so welcome everyone to the VIP session of oh, sorry, I just have to get a couple of things done. Yeah, welcome to the VIP session today, where we recap on your vision for 2023. We recap on the things that we discussed in the past 3 days. So this is the 4th day. It was actually unplanned because I'm in the car at this moment, driving home for Christmas to the Netherlands. So it may be a bit wobbly at some point, but I hope you can still hear me loud and clear. So welcome to the last day of our Vision for 2023 workshop. It's our VIP day, and it has been such a pleasure to run it with you today, and or to run it with you this week, I have to say. And I hope you really got a lot of value out of it. So we started on Tuesday with defining or getting a notion of the things we really want in our lives. And we listed everything we wanted to have in our lives, like relationships, friends, social life, a career, maybe the job you love, the business you want to start or you want to love, money, a dream house, a dream holiday, a healthy and sexy body, whatever it was that you listed. And it came out of your own inner self. And it is part of your heart's desire. And perhaps the list was very long, but I invited you to pick on 2 things only, because your mind otherwise will get confused. So 2 things only, 1 personal and 1 professional goal. Because what is important is that you are focused instead of letting overwhelm, rule. Your mind can only concentrate on a few things, and otherwise it really gets overheated and overwhelmed, and you don't get anything done, and it leaves you confused without clarity. And to pick 2 to concentrate on, a maximum of 2 to concentrate on. The rest will come later. You can keep it in the backlog. It doesn't go away. And sometimes if you change 1 thing, you will notice that, other things start to change as well. So, well, today I have to say I'm in the car with my husband. He's driving, and I'm kind of embodying the feeling of having a driver. That's also good. And next to me is also my dog, and maybe I can show him. That's it, Lucky. So we are driving home from Christmas. Yeah. So as I said, feeling into it, that's also an important part of getting to a goal and having a goal and a C-type goal and a vision for yourself. That's really the secret sauce. You have to feel into it. Otherwise, it stays mechanical. It stays only in the conscious mind. And we also talked about it needs to be settled in the subconscious mind, which is the emotional mind, which rules everything that we do. So an important part was really feeling into the wish fulfilled. Focusing on the feeling of what you want and not on the absence of it is key. You may not see it in your circumstances at this moment, and that may trigger you to think negatively, but feeling as if the wish is already fulfilled is really the key to, let's say, manifesting everything you want in your life. Feeling is the secret sauce. And it is what makes us tick and what makes us move into the direction we want. And then the second day, we looked at our paradigms, our programming. And Bob showed us also how they were formed from a very, very young age. We looked at where they came from and how they entered into our subconscious mind. and how they did enter into this subconscious mind from a very, very young age, from when we were very little boys and girls. And with repetition and hearing or seeing or feeling things over and over again, they started to form our habits and our belief system. And our subconscious mind and our paradigm keeps us running on autopilot every day for the majority of the days. And it is driving our behavior, and it also drives our results, the results that we get. So to change the habits, we must think of what we want and impress it on our subconscious mind with emotions, with a feeling. And it is important that we do it daily, that we repeatedly impress it, that we override our old programming. You can call it your virus code until you get to see the results. And this may take a while. This may take a couple of months, maybe a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of years, but it will be manifested. And the more you surrender to it, the more you surrender to the thought, surrender to your vision, the easier it will be for you. You see, the person you are today is the result of your past thinking, of your current paradigms. It says nothing about your future, absolutely nothing, because you can change every minute. And I love this affirmation for myself. My beliefs can change in an instant. My beliefs can change in an instant. So to change this and to go into the direction of your vision, you need to change some of the fundamental beliefs that you have about yourself. And one of them, we saw that in day 3, is the self-image. The self-image, the image you have about yourself, is part of your paradigm, is part of your programming. What you believe about yourself becomes true for you. And then we also had a fun exercise with thinking about a perfect day for you and making a to-do list of the person that already has accomplished all the goals. And you need to decide on one action per day. It may be a very small action, but any action that moves you towards your goals is good, however small it is. And you can ask yourself every day, what would bring me closer to my goal today? And it may be to contact someone, or to write something up, or to repeat an affirmation for yourself. It doesn't matter what it is, but to every day do something towards your goal, and to start also embodying the person you want to be is what makes magic. It's what does the trick. So this will get you into the flow of, constant action. And you will get into, you will create this compound effect for yourself. And you will get aligned with your vision if you take constant action, and if you repeat certain things, repeat certain affirmations, you will get there because you are aligned with your vision. There's nothing in the way. You accepted the vision, you're working towards it. There's no hindrances, no barriers. And the quicker you can get it. So today I want to close it off also with a beautiful guided visualization of you in a day of your perfect life. And in the visualization, we use our imagination. And our imagination is one of the 5 superpowers that we all have, that everyone has. Sometimes we're not aware of them, but we all have them. This is what sets us apart from the animal kingdom. So they are reason, memory, perception, imagination, intuition, and the will. And Einstein already said it. Imagination is more important than knowledge. And I mean, if Einstein said it, if it's good enough for Einstein, I think it's good enough for us. So everything that is ever invented in the world or came to fruition has stemmed from our imagination at some point, from an idea, an image, a vision that a person had in his or her mind. And it works the same with your vision. And you may think it is far-fetched at this point, but work with it, make yourself familiar with it, and it will become a reality for you. Because when you have seen this on the screen of your mind, it is something that is already inside of you, that is available to you, and that you can accomplish. Now, your vision at this point may be far-fetched. That could be, assume you want to be a millionaire. Let's assume. But you are currently making 5,000 a month. So to be a millionaire, you must be making at around 80,000 a month, 80 to 100,000 a month. So thinking about this vision may be a bit of a stretch at this point. And that is why there is a so-called ladder of belief. Now, to be a millionaire, you may not think it is possible right now. You may not believe it. Oh. But maybe you can believe a month of 10,000 to start with as a milestone. And when you start to work towards the 10K per month and you reach it, you may, as a next step, go to 20K. As that seems also doable. That seems to be within your consciousness. That seems to be within your belief of what is possible for you. And so on. So you are actually climbing the ladder of belief in your own mind by taking actions. So you're also nurturing your vision, and you are taking action. It should not be mechanical. I mean, I made that mistake myself. I forced myself to write down 100 times and to do this. But what was missing was the feeling. It needs to feel good. You cannot do things mechanically or by force. But whatever action you take, it needs to make you feel good. So just ask yourself, does this feel good to me? Yeah, then I do it. So, and to take action or to feel good about something, you can do this by affirming and also repeating the vision for yourself. And you nurture it with the feeling that it gives you, the excitement and the exhilaration that it gives you, and maybe at the same time a certain calmness or a certain relief, whatever it is. And your subconscious mind cannot detect what is fantasy and what is reality. It just takes in whatever comes in, whatever we impress upon it. So it will accept everything it is presented with. And everything that is presented and impressed upon it, it will take as truth with repetition. So, but to override your current beliefs, you need to repeat it over and over again on a daily basis, really. Because the same way the paradigms and your programming came into your life, came into your subconscious mind, the same way you can also get it out. So over time, your vision and the feelings that you have become familiar. And you start to take action with ease and joy because it makes you feel good. And then all of a sudden, you start to be it. And you start to act as the person who has achieved the goals. And then all of a sudden you realize, hey, I am that person already. And the thing is also, first you have to be it in order to have it. That is a rule. So let me recap the steps for you here. So 1, you have to have a vision or a C-type goal. And remember, concentrate on 1 or 2 at most. Make a decision to go for 1 or maximum of 2. Then number 2, feel the feeling of having already fulfilled the goals, having already fulfilled your vision. And take time to see it on the screen of your mind. And your self-image, what you have written down, may also help with regard to it. You can also read it. Repeat the vision and the feeling on a daily basis. And what I would suggest is to write down, I am so happy and grateful now that, and then you write your vision. Or you nurture it with another feeling that you have. And you can write it down. You can write it down 10 times. Write it down with your non-dominant hand. That makes it more conscious. You can also put it in as an alarm in your telephone. You can record it and play it in a voice loop. You can make a vision board of it. That's also a possibility. Then have a look at it every day and really feel into it. And but make sure it stays top of mind, because that is the problem. At a certain point, we start to forget about it. You know, we start to omit it one day, and then we think the second day happens, and then we completely forget about it. But that is exactly the point I wanted to make. You need to have this top of mind. You need to have this, you know, right in front of you every day. That's really important. So also, as number 4, observe your thoughts and your paradigms, your programming, and check the non-productive actions, check the non-productive thoughts that come into your mind, and turn them into productive actions. And you can affirm those to yourself. Like, I am confident, I am lovable, I am prosperous, I am a good speaker, those kind of things. Number 5, take 1 inspired action every day and really ask yourself, what can I do today to get me 1 step closer to the vision or the goal that you have? And look at your to-do list of your future self, or take an action that just feels good. Maybe contacting someone, maybe reading a book, maybe looking up something on the internet. Something that inspires you to take you to, you know, the step closer. So do not put yourself under pressure. I made that mistake, but it caused resistance and it made things more difficult to reach. So surrender to the vision, surrender to the thoughts, take an action that feels good, and do not put yourself under pressure. So the idea is really to be aligned with your goals, to be aligned with your vision. And maybe you can also have a look at the energy scale. You know, if you sense a certain feeling, look it up and see, okay, what can I do? And the most important thing that really helps you to kind of pivot from, let's say, fear or negativity to more positivity is being grateful. And there is always something to be grateful for, no matter what circumstances you are. You probably have a roof over your head. You have clothes on your body. You have fresh water. I mean, that is what everyone has. That is what everybody can, at least the minimum, to be grateful for. So really reminded, that's the pivot, to be grateful. And number 6, nurture the vision with more details. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect right on the outset, but think about it, you know, take some minutes every day to think about it, and slowly start climbing this ladder of belief. When you take action, when you feel into the feeling, you know, when it just feels round, when it just feels good. So to nurture the vision, you can also do a visualization, like I said before, and that is what we're going to do right now. So let's do the visualization now, and I hope you are sitting comfortably on the chair. And we are going to visualize one day in your perfect life, where you have your vision accomplished, where your wish is fulfilled. And it may be that images turn up that you have never seen. So just allow everything to come through and invite everything in. So sit up straight with your back against the chair and your feet on the ground and your hands loosely on your lap, and gently close your eyes. And I invite you to be totally relaxed and calm for this exercise. So let's take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And as you do that, your muscles just melt away. Everything softens and is melting away. And you feel that all the tension goes out of your head, out of your shoulders, your neck, your abdomen, your legs, and you release it and relax. And now visualize waking up to your perfect day in the life where you have accomplished all of your goals and you live the vision. You're the embodiment of it. And you wake up, your eyes are fluttering open because of the sunlight, and you are excited about your day ahead because you are going to do what you love to do. And you feel so happy and fulfilled about it, and you just love to start your day full of energy and joyful expectation. You know it's going to be a good day. So you go to your office or to work or whatever your perfect day is involving, and you know that your work has impact. And see who is around you at your work or at home, and see in the faces of the people that they are there to support you, to lift you up, to help you. You know you're not alone on this journey, and it just feels wonderful that you have such a support system in place. You feel rewarded for the work that you do. You feel valued, seen and heard and listened to. And you feel more than enough. You feel gratitude and abundance all around you. You feel at ease and in a flow. Everything comes easy and effortless to you. The result that you get, the people, the money, and you feel so relieved and blessed and free to do, and to be, and to have all that you desire. You feel so calm and exhilarated at the same time. And after a wonderful day, doing what you love, you step out of the office or out of your home. And if you're at the office, you step in the car of your dreams and you drive to your dream house. You open the door and you are greeted by the people you love. You get a hug and a kiss, and you smell something that they have made for you. They made dinner for you, and it just smells so good. And you also feel a bit of hunger coming up. Now, before you have dinner, you go to the bedroom and you find a mirror that shows your whole body, a full-length mirror. And it's beautiful, it's ornate. And you look into the mirror and you look into your eyes with such pride and joy and gratitude. And you know, without making some first steps, you would never have accomplished what you have and do today. You are eternally grateful for you. You look at yourself in the mirror and you look in your eyes, and what you see is pure love. You look at your body and it has exactly the perfect shape. You turn and see it from all sides. You love your body. You are the happy, beautiful, wonderful person you want to be. You wear beautiful clothes that make you feel comfortable. It feels wonderful to be yourself and to be your own best version. And it just feels so good that you have all the control over it. And you realize you are the happiest you've ever been. You are the healthiest you have ever been. And you are the wealthiest you have ever been. You did it. And then at night, you step into your bed and you feel your cheek on the lovely scented pillow. And you fall into a deep sleep, satisfied, proud, and eternally grateful for you and the person you became. And then take another deep breath in. And then gently open your eyes again and have a big smile on your face. Maybe stretch. Wasn't it lovely to see yourself in your perfect day? And it was really connecting you to your future self, to what is inside of you that wants to come out. Imagination is really the starting point of all creation. And how do you feel in making this vision a reality for yourself in the next 1, 2, or 3 years? How does that feel? Did you know that 97 out of 100 people will never make their vision a reality? Never fulfill the deepest desire that they have? I think it's rather sad. And I don't want to be among the 97. So now my question to you is, are you really committed to fulfilling your heart's desire? To going for your vision? And are you committed and willing to do the work. That means staying connected to this vision and starting to remove the paradigms and the blocks that are in your way and taking inspired action to get closer and closer to your goal. Are you committed to do whatever it takes? Without force, without mechanics, but with love and with desire. You know, if you change nothing, nothing changes. Nothing happens by accident. You have full control. And in fact, I realized this year that I'm a conscious creator of my reality. Whereas I used to be thinking that everything was haphazard or luck or a coincidence. It's not. I was an unconscious competent at certain parts because I'm very happy with my life. Already was, but I knew there was more. And now I'm in the driver's seat and consciously create my own reality. So I am forever grateful for myself that I was courageous enough to invest in myself, to work on my own vision and goals, to improve my life every day a little more. And you also heard this week, you know, people who were part of the mastermind. I'm so grateful for this work that I get to do on a daily basis. And I'm so grateful also for the impact it had on people, and it still has, or on teams. It can easily be used in the business as well. And you have seen the results that you can get if you are willing to do the work. And it's a process. It doesn't come overnight, but when you stick with it, it will become the reality for you. And it just started with the decision to wanting more. That's it. And I was scared. It was scary at first for me too. But I went inside and listened to my own intuition. When I asked myself the question, can this program, and it's the program Thinking into Results, help me reach my goals, help me get further, become clearer about what I really want? And for me, the decision was a clear yes. Your intuition is always right. So whatever comes up first is the right answer for you. And there is never an I don't know. It is always a very clear yes or no. So what if you could reach your vision easily and effortlessly? Would you do it? Would you want it? That's the question. To be together in a group, nurturing the vision you have for yourself, together climbing the ladder of belief with others on their own path, rooting and cheering each other up, getting ahead, sharing the wins, and getting excited about the successes everyone books, and creating a ripple effect on your surroundings, on your family, on your colleagues, on your friends, on your team. What if it is possible for you to change the quality of your life in the next year? How long have you been wanting to change? How long have you been waiting for something like this? How long have you been stuck in reverse? Every year the same. So I want you to know that these 4 days, I could only scratch the surface. And there was so much more to learn and to teach about this. But it was my intention to inspire you to start thinking about what you really want in your life. And the information that I shared with you and the exercises can already bring you a lot of headway. You know, you can do this already now. But if you really want to accelerate and amplify your results, when you are serious about accomplishing them next year, then I invite you to do this with like-minded individuals in a group. because they are in for the same reasons. They also want to improve their lives. And that doesn't mean they're unhappy with their life as it is right now. No, it just means they know there is so much more in it for them. And then join our Thinking into Results mastermind and learn and grow during one complete year together. And Thinking into Results has all the tools you need. And Bob Proctor will be teaching it to you next to me. And I will be guiding you personally. I will be leading the group. And TIR is, as we call it, has all the tools and the safe environment to work on your goals, to be yourself, to share your feelings about what you want to accomplish, to feel supported in the group, and to share the experiences and to grow together. And this can be for your corporate life, this can be as a coach or consultant, this can be in your own business, it doesn't matter. So ask yourself and close your eyes. How would my life look like 1 year from now when I take the offer and get into the mastermind? Or how would it be when I do not take it? And if you have the slightest excitement thinking about joining, and the thought of accelerating and solidifying your goals is really exciting for you and you want it, then make an appointment for a call with me, or just do that right away after this is over. Just reply and say, I'm interested, and then we'll make an appointment in the new year. And we will talk about your vision and goal. And I can tell you all about what the mastermind really entails in detail. The time invested for the mastermind will be about 2 hours per week, but it can also be extended to much more. But we will meet up for 1 to 1.5 hours each week over lunchtime. And there is a 30 minutes to 1 hour kind of self-study. And I'm also thinking of facilitating that also. To do some listening and to also do some self-reflection work, because that is important. Now, the official price for Thinking into Results, as is listed by the Procter & Gallagher Institute, is $6,500 US. And I offer it now for this group for $5,000 US. So that's quite a discount. And there are also payment plans possible. And the same equivalent will be in euros or in Swiss francs. Although if you pay in Swiss francs, I have to charge an additional 7.7% for VAT. Another possibility is to work with me on a one-on-one on your goals and on your paradigms and your programming. And that would be a normal coaching program that could work for 3 months. That would be a 3 months program for $1,800. And then we will also meet on a weekly basis. But I have to really say, the group work is really magical, because the support and being there for each other is just, it's just wonderful. And you get in an instant high vibration, and it's a wonderful experience. So I had to say this, but with that, we have come to the end of the 4 days, Your Vision for 2023 workshop. And I really trust and sincerely hope that you will get to work with it and that you take inspired action towards your goal. Really, because anything and everything is possible for you. And remember, everything that you saw in your visualization, you can have. It's already inside of you. It's yours. Know that it is yours. And you just need to help and allow it to come out. That is important. So surrender to the thought. And thank you so much. I'm really grateful for all of you. It was a pleasure to guide these sessions, and revisit the recordings if you can in your own leisure time. Sometimes listening to it again and again will give you even more insights, and take an inspired action each and every day. And sooner rather than later, your vision will become a reality. Now, with that, I wish you a lovely Christmas and a happy new year. And perhaps we get to work with each other. The new mastermind will start the last week of January, let's say on the Friday. And yeah, that's it. Okay, have a lovely time. Have a lovely time. And I'm glad everything worked out in the end. And I'm just closing the recording now. Let's see if I can do that. I don't know. Stop recording. Yes.